What's good, y'all? We got another video for y'all today. I want to talk about, well, it's kind of a story time, and then also like, my perspective, experience, all that type of stuff. Same as all the other videos. But yeah, it's basically about like being a masculine individual who likes other masculine, or I should say, being a masculine nigga who likes other masculine niggas, cause I don't really like females that are tomboys. That's not the go-to for me. But anyway, start this off with a story, right? So I got one of my jobs, right? I work at PetSmart, and about 2.5 months ago, we got like a lot of new hires because well, doesn't really matter. We got a lot of new hires, right? One of the new hires was this tall, light skinned, muscular, slim, good looking nigga. And obviously, me being who I am, I'm gonna be like, hey, so I'm trying to see what's up with bro. So anyway, I see this nigga like maybe 2-3 times a week. We get like the same shit 2-3 times a week. And I was just getting to know bro, like, seeing what's up, trying to see what his deal is, you feel me? So, let's see, what did I do? No, we would just talk about like normal shit. We talk about sports, like bro is a baller for well he plays college ball and he's about to play for UCSB. Anyway. So I'm trying to get like all the key points of the story. Anyway, so y'all know I was feeling, bro. And after like, maybe 2 weeks, I was like, all right, bro, seem cool. Like, it ain't no like weird energy. Like, he's friendly. And I hit bro up. I was like, hey, bro, you trying to work out? And he was like, hell yeah, bro. Let's go do whatever. So I was like, cool. It was one day we were supposed to work out. Bro couldn't make it or bro had to reschedule because his auntie called him and needed him to do something last minute. And I was like, cool, shit happens. So we rescheduled, and I don't know, I guess maybe a week, couple days, for a week or a couple days later, something like that. And bro had to cancel again because he said he had practice. Yeah, I called him to practice. And I was like, all right, flaking one time, that's cool, but the second time is kind of like weird. You feel me? But I didn't really press the issue. Supposed to work out again. I don't remember what bro's excuse was the third time, but yeah, third time bro couldn't kick it. And I was like, I'm just sitting over here like, all right, this is weird. Like, I wasn't being like super obvious that I like bro or nothing. Like, we was still just homies. So I'm thinking over here like, well, I'm thinking like, I don't know what's going through his head. I'm like, all right, is bro just fucking with me? Is he on some bullshit? Like, is this? I just didn't know what was going on. So I hit bro up and I was like, hey bro, like, why'd you say you was trying to kick it if you didn't want to kick it? That's what it felt like at this point. Like, you gonna bail 3 times? Like, bro, you're not really trying to kick it. So I hit him up with that, and he was like, bro, no, it's not even like that. I promise you. Like, you gotta realize, like, I play college ball and I got 2 jobs. Like, I be busy. So I was like, all right. And then he was like, let's go on whatever day he said. This was a minute ago. But he was like, yeah, let's go on this day. And I was like, all right, bro, cool. So that time we actually did end up linking. So we went to the park, worked out for like 30 minutes. tired of holding this phone. Whatever. So we went to the park and we worked out for like 30 minutes. We talked about like, interests, our like growing up type shit. He told me like his pop's been in the systems for a minute. What else you about to say? Talked about like we both fuck with animals. And while we was there, like he mentioned he had a girl. Cause I think his girl's grandma was calling him to like get some dog food or something for her. And he was just complaining about that. He's like, man, my girl told her whole family like I'm working over here now I'm like the go-to for this and this and that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, I didn't really pay no mind because if you a DL nigga, honestly, it's more. Actually, no. If you a DL nigga that looks good and you are like somewhat of a public face, like it'd be more strange if you didn't have a girl. You feel me? So I wasn't paying it no mind. I was like, okay, like, does he really like fuck with her, or is this just like some other shit? But yeah, so he told me he has a girl. I wasn't really paying it no mind. And so after the workout, we went to go smoke. We went like right up to 7-Eleven, got some wraps, cause yeah, I had some weed left over in the car, and let's go smoke. And then we was just chilling in the car, listening to music. And I put him on to my boy Phora. If y'all know who that is, it's Phora. Like that nigga, he like an alternative rapper, but he got some hot shit for real. So yeah, we worked out, smoked, and we was just chilling for a minute. Then bro had to go get a haircut or something. So I was like, cool. We just dipped, and it was all still on some homie shit. You feel me? So it didn't necessarily like make me think that he was like he swung one way or another. I was still like in the middle. Like bro could be straight, he could not be straight, right? So yeah, like I would need like a few more. I need to link with him at least once or twice more to really like get a feel for that type of thing. You feel me? But anyway, yeah. Still see bro at work sometimes, or whenever we have shifts together. And we were supposed to link a few more times. Like we were supposed to go paintballing with some other coworkers, and that didn't work out. And then we were supposed to work out, go skating a few more times. Or sorry, we were supposed to work out a couple times. Didn't happen. But then we were supposed to go. Well, let me say this. After we worked out, a few more weeks went by. We were still just cool, chopping it up type shit. But I'm gonna say that like while I was working with bro, it would be like little shit that would make me think like, is bro flirting with me? Type shit. So let me give y'all an example. Like, let's see. Like, first few weeks he was there, bro was still getting like his training and all that shit, right? And I was teaching him some of the stuff, like how we handle the animals and like bag the insects and all that, right? And if y'all seen the video where I was talking about like some of the ways to really pick out or see if a nigga is like interested in you at all, it would like focus on the eyes, and that type of shit, right? So a lot of times, like, there will be awkward energy. You feel me? Like on some. Like, okay, let me go back to what I was saying. So, one time I was teaching bro how to bag some insects, right? And you just scoop like the crickets up out of the thing, and you just put them in a bag and close the bag. Got to make sure they have air, all that. But bro wasn't really getting it, so I had to help him out. I just grabbed his arm and put it in there. And I know this not a big deal, but it's like the way bro looked at me afterwards. You feel me? It just like prolonged eye contact, and then that awkward, like dark, like you gotta look somewhere else type shit. Cause I don't know, you've been looking at this person too. Y'all have done that before, right? Y'all understand like what I'm meaning when I say that? Cause I've done that before. I know I've seen plenty of people do that shit before. But yeah. Anyway, it was a few more times like that where I really just had to assist bro physically with whatever the fuck he was doing, like putting some boxes together, cleaning up certain shit, right? And it was other little shit like that. Like one time, bro, just out of nowhere, I was cleaning the little reptile enclosures, and he was like, "Hey, bro, where's my snake?" And I was like, "What?" You're like, "Yeah, where's my snake?" And I'm over here thinking like, what the fuck does this nigga mean? Where like, cause it was like out of nowhere. It was like my first time seeing bro in that day, and I guess he was just trying to make conversation. But anyway, I was like, "You want a snake? I got your snake right here, nigga." And it was just a joke, funny type shit, bro. Laugh. But then it was some other times like bro asked if I was gonna train him, and the way he said it was like it made me like look twice. Cause yeah. Anyway, the way he said it made me look twice. But anyway, it was little shit like that made me think, okay, is bro fucking with me? Is he flirting with me? Is this just how he is? You feel me? Cause I'm gonna say usually, or I should say most people that I know, especially in my hood, aren't as friendly as this nigga is. Like bro's just friendly. And it's very unusual for me. Like I'm used to like barely getting a head nod when I say what's up to niggas, or just straight up ignoring you. You feel me? Not that I'm like, I'm friendly when I have the chance to interact with people, I guess, or I'm friendly, but I'm not like super social. I'm not like outgoing. Like I want to know how a stranger's day was. I'm not into like the small talk type shit. You feel me? Hope that wasn't too confusing. I'm not super social, but I'm friendly. Like you talk to me, I'm gonna talk back to you. I'm not just going, straight up ignore you type shit. But anyway, yeah, bro's not like most people that or most niggas that I've encountered in the past, right? So yeah, it was little shit like that would be making me think like, okay, bro flirted with me or is bro not? And then I would go back to, like bro also has a girlfriend, right? Because it wasn't just that one time he brought her up a few times. I was like, okay, do you really like, I couldn't really tell if he really cared about her, because it wasn't, whenever he would bring her up, it would always be on some like complaining like, oh, my bitch is over here doing this and this and that type shit. You feel me? But yeah. And then another thing that would make me go back and forth is that I feel like to a certain degree, a nigga's relationship with his mother, or at least a masculine nigga's relationship with his mother, could be a good indicator of whether or not he swings one way or the other. Because, you know, most of the, I mean, I don't know that many masculine DL niggas, but I know a few. And it's actually none of the ones that I know have like a very good relationship with their mom. Like they either don't really talk to them, don't really fuck with them, their mother not been a part of their life, something like that, right? But homie over here, like he's real close with his mom. He loves his mama, and he be talking about like, you know, I gotta work until I can put mama in a better house type shit. So me over here, I'm thinking, okay, well, like if he really loves his mom, he probably, you know, has that same mentality towards women in general. Like, you know, he actually fuck with them. But then I'm getting like the little shit that I'm mentioning, it's not for sure signals, you feel me? But it makes me question bro's deal. So after like, you know, after about like 2 months, I got tired of guessing because I just couldn't go back and forth anymore. Because I was putting a lot of energy into this. You feel me? I was like low key trying to pursue this nigga, but I wasn't sure. And even though I'm out to people that are close to me in my circle, most people assume that I'm straight, and I was sure that was the case with homie too. So I hit bro up, and I told him, I was like, hey bro, like can you help me out with something? And he was like, yeah, what's up? I'm in practice, right? He was in practice, and I was like, yeah, just hit me up when you done. Like, it ain't nothing too major. And bro, when he calls me back, I'm driving towards the skate rink right now, right? So I was like, hey bro, just give me a second. I'm gonna call you back. When I get there, I'll call bro back, but the music's loud as fuck, and I'm with my cousin, and it's not really like the right time or place for that type of shit. You feel me? So I was like, we talked on the phone for a minute, bro. I was like, hey bro, your answering machine got me. Like, fuck you, nigga. And all this other shit. And I was like, oh yeah, my bad, bro. Like, I get everybody with that. And he was like, so what's up? What you need help with? And I was like, hey bro, well, I'm at the skating rink right now, like this, and I can't really hear you. Like, I'll tell you another time. And he was like, oh bro, man, you be out there skating. Like, I can't do that shit. Like, I'll be busting my ass. And I was like, bro, like, it's all about, you know, your mentality. Like, everybody falls. The professionals fall. It's just normal. And he was like, all right, well, let's go skating on Friday. And I was like, oh, all right. Oh, that was another thing that made me question. Most of the time, I would be the one hitting up bro to hang out. But it was a few times where, like, bro would, like, where bro would hit me and be like, let's do this and that. Yeah, keep going. He's like, yeah, let's go skate Friday. I was like, all right. So yeah, I don't remember how many days passed. It wasn't like no more than a week. But wasn't no more than a week, and like we were supposed to go skating, but I saw bro at work before we were supposed to link at the skate place, and he was like, while we was at work, he was like, hey bro, what you got to tell me? And it was like 2 of our other coworkers around, and it was at work, so I still wasn't trying to tell this nigga what was up. So I was like, bro, don't worry about it. I'll just tell you when we go skating. And, you know, if anybody like hearing that, it's like, okay, the gravity of what you about to say is like probably more than he assumed it. Sorry, the gravity of what I was about to say was probably more than he assumed it was beforehand, because like I wasn't able to tell him then, and I wasn't able to tell him right now. So he, like, in your brain, you know it's gonna register. Okay, so what the fuck is this person about to tell me? Like, can't no other people be around and all this other type of shit. So I'm sure that was what was going through bro's head. And you know, Friday came, we supposed to go skate. I sent bro like the website to get the tickets and all that, but he didn't hit me back. um, which wasn't like too surprising. You feel me? Um, Cause like I said, like bro hadn't, bro had been like, you know, like 50-50 on like we gonna link or we not type shit. Uh, so bro didn't hit me back, and then I mean we just didn't go. Another week went by, and bro acted like nothing. I mean, bro acted like shit was fine, like nothing had happened. So I'm thinking like he either forgot or he was busy, whatever. I had to I have to assume bro's thoughts. I can't like I wasn't finna bring it up again because I had already brought up shit like that in the past, right? But yeah, a week went by, bro was still cool at work. It was still like the little like borderline could have been flirting with me type shit at work. You feel me? So eventually, like I maybe another week or so went by, and I got fed up again. I was like, all right, I just gotta tell bro. So I typed up a text, and what did I say? I said, hey bro, a while back, I wanted to tell you that I fuck with you as more than a homie. It was a minute where I thought you might have been fucking with me too, but I don't think that no more. Cause I didn't like I was just assuming at this point that bro was just friendly and oblivious to the, you know, low key signals that I was trying to put out. You feel me? And I was like, I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable or nothing, but I need that off my chest. Cause I'm not the type of person that can live with a what if. I can live with a yes or a no, but I wasn't about to keep guessing for, you know, the rest of my life. Like, oh, you know, what if I had told bro, or what if this and this and that? Cause I just can't live like that. You feel me? So I told bro, and even sending that text, that shit wasn't easy. You feel me? Cause we ain't known each other for that long. Like we've been cool and everything, but I was still pretty sure that bro assumed I was straight. So even after typing up that text, like it took me like a good 5 minutes to send it. And even when I sent it, like I had to close my eyes because I was just that fearful. You feel me? Like even though, you know, I'm out to my people, that fear is still there. You feel me? So I sent that text to bro, and you know, I was obviously hopeful that bro was fucking with me, but I wasn't. I didn't think that he was. Right. So yeah, I sent that text, and you know, not too long afterwards, he responded. He was like, "What you mean you fuck with me is more than the homie?" And I was gonna send him. I'd be like, "Come on, bro. Like, what you think that mean?" But before I even got a chance to respond, he was like, "I don't know what you thought this was, but it wasn't never nothing like that." And I was just like, "Bro, chill. Like, I told you, like, I just needed to know for real." And he was like, from the way you read the text, like, bro was obviously feeling some type of way. So he was like, "You hit me with this weird shit at like 9 p.m. Blah blah blah." Like, well, anyway, that's what I remember from what he was sending me. And I was like, "Bro, look, I'm not the type of person that can live with the what if. I just needed like a legit answer so that I could basically, you know, move on, put this energy into somebody else." And bro was angry, right? That's the tone I was getting from the text he was sending. I basically just kind of kept repeating myself, like, bro, I wasn't trying to, you know, make nothing weird or nothing like that. But essentially, bro was angry. Bro was obviously caught off guard, right? Um, but the last thing that I said to him was, "Look, bro, you sound like you was mad, or you sound like you was upset. And you was probably upset because you assumed that I was straight. And you probably assumed that I was straight because I'm not uh, feminine. Because, like I said, most people when they think gay, they still think feminine men. You feel me? But I was like, bro, I'm the same person I've been like since you met me. Like, if the conversation or if the subject of my sexuality or sexuality in general had come up, I would have told you from jump. Like, I'm still the same person I've been since you met me. Shit ain't gotta be weird, right? That was the last thing I sent to bro. He didn't respond after that, which was cool, you know. It was, I don't want to say I was hurt by bro's response, because I mean, you know, I had come up with a bunch of scenarios of how that shit could have gone in my head, but I will say I didn't think that bro was homophobic like that. You feel me? He didn't strike me as that type of nigga. So that did catch me off guard a little bit. I was surprised by that, by his reaction. But ultimately, you know, I was happy that I told bro, because, like I said, I wasn't sure. Now I am, and the energy I was putting in to try and get to know bro better and hang out with him and all that, I can put that somewhere else. But honestly, right now, I'm not even worried about no shit like that. I'm kind of emotionally exhausted trying to pursue anybody or trying to be with anybody. So I'm gonna focus on the bag right now. That's what I'm on. That's what my focus gonna be. But yeah, is that my first time? That's not my first time telling someone who I thought who I thought could have been on the DL, but it was the first time doing it with like a coworker. Like, I still see this nigga at work, and bro doesn't. I mean, we won't really talk, but I mean, I'm fine with that. It's not a big deal to me. I ain't finna be working there much longer either. But yeah. Oh, and well, I also want to share that with y'all to say, like, you know, there's no like 100% guaranteed tell for a DL nigga. I know I went through like some of the ways that you could pick a DL nigga out. That's just what I've seen and what has worked for me in the past. You feel me? But you know, in this situation, bro I'm pretty sure bro is straight. Like, he obviously felt some type of way, but I feel like that was just like the shock of finding out like another nigga was feeling him. You feel me? If for some reason that isn't the case, I mean, I'll make another video and I'll let y'all know what's up. But yeah, so like, niggas is wrong sometimes. But you know, you gotta keep testing the waters and always shoot your shot, because you never know. You feel me? Let's see. What else did I want to say? Well, let me also touch on like the difficulties of being a masculine nigga who likes other masculine niggas, because more effeminate guys, y'all don't really have to deal with that side. You feel me? Because if a nigga sees you and he sees, you know, just you being yourself, all that, he'll probably assume that you are gay, right? And whether he's DL or not, if he's attracted to you, and y'all spend, you know, a considerable amount of time around each other, eventually that nigga will probably shoot his shot. You feel me? But if you if you're a more masculine nigga, you have to be the one to initiate a lot of the time. You feel me? You gotta be the one to see those signs. You gotta be the one to shoot your shot. Right? Um, so if you like me, I'm just saying like it's different, and in like in a certain sense it's more difficult. Um, yeah, cause you just gotta do things a different way. Basically everything I just said, and I think that's all I wanted to say. Um, well, that's all I wanted to say as far as pursuing other niggas. But I'm gonna add this last thing, cause I have tried to make a relationship work with another masculine nigga in the past, nigga that I was feeling a lot. And I was watching another nigga's YouTube video, Tripper Plug. He's been in like some he's been in some like LGBTQ shows and films, but I'm pretty sure that's his YouTube over there. But I was watching his video, and he was basically like talking about the same thing I'm talking about, but he like had a fight with the nigga apparently on some weird shit. Like whoever he was fucking with, that nigga was on something else. But I guess I'll just share with y'all my experiences trying to be in a relationship with the type of person that I'm attracted to. You feel me? So, I've actually tried. There's been 3 different niggas, right, that I've messed with who were masculine. 2 of them, it really wasn't for that long. We was talking for a minute. We linked a few times, but let me just start with the first one. First one, messed with for like 2 months. Nigga came back around and we actually well, first one nigga came back around, and I'll get to him in a minute. Second one, that nigga stays like 2 hours away. I don't know where the fuck he is. Is he in Pomona? I think he's in Pomona. But anyway, I was talking to that dude for a minute, but it essentially didn't work out because bro couldn't communicate what he really wanted to say half the time, and it was just weird. I can't do guessing games with people. You gotta be straightforward with me. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Like, I can't guess your thoughts. That's the most frustrating thing to me, and that was basically what I had to do with bro. And even when he would tell me, like what was on his mind or what the actual issue was, like weeks, a month later, it would still be on some weird shit. You feel me? So that was dead. Then there was another nigga. This dude, I think he hit me up on IG. Good looking nigga, a little taller than me. Darker than me, but I wouldn't necessarily say he was dark skinned. And the issue with him was bro just wasn't on his shit as far as like keeping his word. Like with my coworker I was just talking about, right? Bro would say we was going to do this and this and that, but half the time bro would either not respond or like just ghost, and that shit got real annoying. So I did it that too, cause I was starting to feel for that nigga, and I was about to play that. But actually, he came back into my life too, just recently. Um, I should say, I shouldn't say came back into my life. I should say he hit me up again recently. Actually, a couple of them hit me up. Just around the same. A couple niggas from my past hit me up around the same time, just recently. And it was just a weird coincidence because I saw their messages on the same day. But that's besides the point. So yeah, the nigga who I just mentioned, who was like real flighty, real flaky, that dude hit me up on IG with this whole apology. Talking about the time he spent with me was actually like good for him or some shit like that, and he didn't realize it at first. But it's been some months, and I'm on some other shit right now, so I wasn't trying to. I read it. I accept the apology, I guess, but I'm not trying to really talk to bro like that. Feel me? I feel like I lost the point of why I was bringing all these niggas up. Hold up, I need some water. So, yeah, trying to deal with masculine niggas. Oh, the issue. Hold up. The issues of trying to deal with masculine niggas. The issues that I've had. That's the thing that's gonna round out this video. Hold up, real quick. Right. So obviously everybody's different. And I've had different problems with each one of these niggas. But the reason I brought up Tripper Plug is the problem that he went through with dude he was trying to talk to is a problem that I've encountered with one of these niggas. And that's like the whole dominance thing, because you a masculine nigga, you used to topping, you used to being the aggressor, the more dominant one, and then you got a nigga who's over here that's pretty much been on the same shit, most likely, right? With two of the niggas, that wasn't the case. They happened to be bottoms, and I was surprised. But one of the dudes who I was talking to for a minute, it was that issue of like bro was trying to top me for a minute, and I was not going for that shit. And it wasn't even just that; it was just trying to be the more dominant nigga in the relationship, situationship. Let's say that, because shit was never official. But that's an issue that I feel like will probably happen a lot. And what I was getting from Tripper Plug's video, he was basically saying how like sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice your pride a little bit. And I feel like that's probably in any relationship, but it's probably a bigger deal when you got two similar energies and one's trying to be dominant over the other all the time. And that's a problem that I have experienced, but I'll say it's one I haven't really had to deal with because I've never been in a long-term relationship, right? But yeah, honestly, I don't even know exactly how I would deal with that. Only thing I can think of, sometimes you're gonna have to compromise. But with that, and with me especially, like I know if it's a give and take. Like if I compromise, you gotta be willing to compromise for me too, right? Um, so yeah, damn. Y'all get lost. I hope y'all understood the points I was trying to make. Basically, I'm just saying like some of the issues you're gonna have if you are a masculine nigga trying to pursue other masculine niggas and also trying to maintain a relationship with other masculine niggas. But yeah, like always, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Oh, bro. I really wasn't expecting to talk for this long. I'm looking at this. This is a 40 fucking minute video, and I'm hoping that y'all were able to follow what I was saying. Yeah. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. All right.